Hello, students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. So, today we are going to begin with the next topic 4.3, the bees. Now, in this poem, The Bees, it is a poem written by the famous English poet William Shakespeare. He is often called as the Bard of Avon. He was an illustrious playwright, poet, and actor. He has written sonnets on life, love, greed, hate, mystery, jealousy, etc. And because of his talents in creativity and writing skills, he is known as England's national poet too. Now, in this poem, The Bees, he has tried to show the contrast between the community of bees and the human beings in general. His conclusions are based on observations he had made that really hold true. So let us see what is stored in for us. So work the honey bee, creatures that by a rule in nature teach the art of order to a people kingdom. They have a king and officers of sorts, where some like magistrates correct at home, others like merchants venture trade abroad, others like soldiers armed in their strings make boot upon the summer's velvet buds, which pilage they with merry march bring home. So in this first stanza, the poem The Bees, it really gives us a vivid description on what is happening in the kingdom of the bees in a really poetic form. We are showing through the poem that the life of the bees in an orderly manner, as against the belief that bees led a leisurely life. The bees have a high standard, so also a set of laws and rules that govern them. As we have now, as we have a king, the magistrates, and somebody who trades. Similarly, they have also their certain kingdom, and they lead a very very disciplined life like us, that is like human beings. Now, in this poem, the poet tells us that the bees follow division of labor with a king bee at the head of the whole work, and he carries out his supervision regularly, and magistrate bees do the corrective work. The merchant bees trade honey, soldier bees bring honey after looting the summer flowers, and they protect the hives. The mason bees build the hives with the help of the other working groups. So here every bee is been assigned with certain kind of task. Nobody is sitting idle. Now as you can see in this picture, here the types of the honeybees are given, and then the three types of the bees in the beehive: the queen, the drone, and the worker. The worker might be a magistrate bee, might be a worker, might be a trade honey, might be a soldier bee, which pilage they with merry march bring home to the tent royal of this emperor, who busied in their majesty surveys, the singing masons building roof of the gold, the civil citizens kneading up the honey, the poor mechanic porters crowding in their heavy burdens at the narrow gate, the sad-eyed justice with a slurry hum delivering over to the executed appeal the lazy yawning drone by William Shakespeare. So, as it was also earlier, we had seen that magistrate bees do the corrective work, the merchant bees trade honey, Soldier bees bring honey after looting the summer flowers, and they protect the hives, and the mason bees build the hives with the help of the other working groups. Everyone is assigned their specific duty and does one's work diligently. If someone is lazy, there will be no punishment also. Do you think that? No, there is punishment also. So, if someone is lazy, there will be punishment also. Thus, we come to know about the organized and the disciplined life of the bees. The poet may be lamenting that the community of the human beings is a way behind the bees. The poem is surely a guide for us to follow. The so thus here we see that the shorts means the different kinds of activities, and the venture means taking up the new projects involving a risk, and the phrase is being here used, that is the boat make boot upon, that is um, the begin to collect around, and the pilage is the loot, pilage is the loot given here, and busied is very very engrossed, slurry is very bad temperature, very bad tempered, and kneading is to mix uniformly, and a drone means here it is a male bee. And then now coming to the part that is your figures of speech. Now figures of speech used in this poem is, so work the honeybees that by rules in nature teach the art in order to the people the kingdom. So people the kingdom. So here the figure of speech is uses metaphor, and the poet considers the bee as a human beings and how they should have an order in a society. Now, coming back to the other figures of speech, others like merchants venture trade around, others like merchants venture trade abroad, others like soldiers armed in their strings. So, here the figure of speech is repeated is others like, so it is the repetition, yes. And then singing masons. Now, if you look at the other one, singing masons. Now, singing masons building roofs of gold. Now, here the roofs of gold, that is personifications. Masons generally sing while they work since it gives them a joy of work, and they sing and they work merrily also. This attribute of human beings are given to the bees. That is why the poet says that mason bee sings and human qualities are being attributed to the bees. The sad eye justice with his surly hum. Now surly hum. Now here the poet has used the figures of speech, that is onomatopoeia, because the word hum stands for humming or the sound produced by the bees in this line. So here we can see that these are the figures of speech, and the tone of the poem is very serious and it is very loud. But the mood of the poem, it is inspirational and motivating. Now, why it is motivating? Yes, because now it is giving us the idea or the way how to live your life, because the nature is the best teacher. So the nature is teaching you that how to lead your life, how to live your life. So from this poem we learn that by the work, of the bees, the honeybees, the creature that by the rule in the nature teach. The poet says that we human beings have to learn from the bees who exactly teaches also so how to live in an organized and disciplined manner. It is natural for them who are simple creatures, whereas we have to develop the qualities in us. In fact, we can learn a lot about how to run a well organized kingdom from these creatures. They have king and all sorts of officers to help in the administration. The basic quality required is obedience to law. So really it is very inspirational poem also, that how a person, how we can exactly, how we can live an organized life. Now in this poem they have also said that those who are lazy, those who are lazy and they are not going to do any work, they have to face some rigorous punishment. They will be pronounced guilty by the justice and they will be handed over to the executors who will ultimately kill them. So that means the lazy bees, which are unproductive to the society and do not contribute in any way to the community, either economically or militarily, they will be killed. So there are strict rules and laws for those who do not abide by the laws and will have to go to the gallows. Now coming to the next part, that is the if you can see here that how you gather honey, or how the honeybee gathers honey from flowers made by beehives, and then it is being processed, and then we have honey, and it is full of medicinal values, and small children also love to eat. See here you can see some medical values have been given, and I hope that you all have understood the poem very well. And if you like my educational videos, students, kindly like it and subscribe it. Thank you, children, and God bless you all.